What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. We are here to look at the Fire Queen herself, Ember. Now, Ember is an interesting frame, because even with some minor changes, which were good changes, specifically to immolation, thank God for that, um, basically, Ember it has lost love in the Warframe community, except for those real hardcore mains, because the old World on Fire build is gone. It is just a cease to exist. I can't drop meteors and just light the entire world on fire and make them just let them burn to death in agony. I get it. I got to see the world on fire build just before it got nerfed to shit. I understand the pain. I didn't even get to play it. I didn't have Ember yet, but man, watching people just destroy entire maps just because they could, it's really funny. So, the shards are max energy filled on spawn. Personally, I would actually recommend casting speed. If you don't like that, casting speed. And the reason being is because her fourth ability, you are vulnerable, which is one thing I wish they would have changed. While you're throwing meteors, you become invulnerable. That would be nice, but no, like we're not going to make it that easy. I'm not going to make her, that. But yeah, ability strength, ability strength, ability strength, and then a little equilibrium love. And yes, you can see I have thermal sunder on here. It's a good time. I mean, anything that you can apply heat with is a good time, and I think that this is better than the fireball because it's a more encompassing area. So that's just my personal opinion. Arcane Blessing isn't necessary, but then again, it is helpful. Prime Sure-Footed, because especially with Ember and other, just particular problems, having you on your ass is just not a good time with Ember. Sure, Handspring will be just as, not just as good, but quite helpful. Regular Sure-Footed can also work, but I mean, and I'm not a big PSF, advocate for most frames. Like, you won't see it on a ton of my frames. But just saying, like, there is times when Prime Sure-Footed, I think, is not the heavy-handed approach because, that frame can get its ass shot off pretty damn quickly. Now, two augments to speak of, Healing Flame being the newer one of them. Basically, when you release Immolation, so with Fire Blast, you get Overguard. Just saying. So each enemy hit deals 25 to 50 depending on current Immolation level. With Ember, overhealing grants you Overguard. So that's basically what happens. You hit Fire Blast, and each enemy hit deals or heals you 25 to 50, which is good because it's a healing thing, but it also basically burns out Immolation and makes you restart. Once you get going with the procs, it's a good time. And gets you Overguard once you go over your healing point. Exothermic is just energy enemies that are killed under the effects of Inferno specifically. Now, this one is not so necessary, specifically because we're already running Equilibrium and a Shard. So, like, Exothermic isn't the big ask here. Healing Flame is a much better option, so you can kind of go with whatever the hell you want to here. You can go with, like, ability range if you want to. Like, here. Well, just do it, right? Why say it when we can just do it? And I know I could type it in. I just don't want to because I'm a lazy fuck. This is life. So here, we'll take Exothermic off, and we'll give ourselves some more ability range, because why not? I mean, you can give yourself more ability strength if you want to. Why the hell not? Either way, it's a good time. Yeah, good time. Growing power, so basically use weapon, apply status effect, get 25% more ability strength for 6 seconds. It's limited, but it's functional. Overall, like, yeah, this is a completely fine build. Again, it's like, do you need an Umbral Former for this? No. Absolutely not, no. I mean, like, you can put anything else on here to equate out to put Umbral Intensify on here and not have that. So don't go doing that. There's like things you shouldn't do to be like me. Please God, don't do that. I was just in a hurry. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I had a short night. Weapons or whatever the hell you want to, and like, this is just the life, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and this motherfucker. Why? Okay? We see Arcane Blessing, right? Right? Like, we're all seeing this. I don't know what this dumbass bug is tonight. This is really stupid. Thank you, dumbass. Okay, now we got a bunch of health. This is why this comes in handy. Here, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna kick that on. Get that going first. Let's just get these douchebags a-rocking. So we hit them from the start. Do it like that. Get a little bit of overguard. It's a good time. Stop it. Are you still alive? Man, bingo bongo. Everybody's fucking dead. Good time. Like, does it work? Yeah. Does it work just fine? Yeah, especially once you keep the immolation meter rocking and rolling. Doing Fire Blast does not cut your nuts off on this. So it's a very, very functional setup for just kind of casual Steel Path play. Is it like the most OP thing out there? No, there's better, but it's fun. It's active. That's, you know, I mean, hard to argue with being able to jump around and just light people on fire like matchsticks and have a good time. So that's Ember. So yeah, so folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, catch you in the next one.